and the third target would be here. This is on any financial year. You can expect a good stock. We can expect a good healthy stock can give this much of target in a financial year, and some stocks might go above this level. That is because if you take a compound year of last 3 years, if the stock might have gone down to see that bottom, as we expect the price always will go up only for the investing point of view. But if in case if the price comes down, as we witnessed it in the above upper side, if the price comes down like here and here and here, this is the bottom of the stock. Most of the people buy it or waiting for they will wait for the opportunity, when the market comes down, or if the stock prices comes down to the bottom price like here, you can enter over here and you can wait for the next 3 years, where you can expect the last 2 years or 3 years of profit in a given financial year itself. That is what we have witnessed from the backtested data. So I don't want you to blindly accept this terminology, whatever that I'm explaining. So I would like to get participated over here. If you want, I'm open for the backdated data that I can provide you on my charts itself. And if you want to witness this in the futuristic part, I'm open for that discussion also. We will take it those interests, what you're interested in the end of the meeting. So now coming back to the futures chart for the daily.
Rajesh, sorry to interrupt you. I think Jay is not able to hear you, so guide him.
Okay. Who is that?
Jay.
Okay.
He messaged that no voice, so probably he's not able to hear you.
Okay, probably.
But everyone else is able to hear, so probably it's his
We
problem.
are able to hear Mr. Rajesh. I think Mr. Jay Bolani has just raised the hand. It might be something different.
Let's focus here. If everyone else is able to hear, he has to sort out the problem.
I guess he has some problem with the speakers or mic actually.
So guide him so that it becomes productive from him also.
I got it. Jay, if you're not able to hear, I'm not, I don't know how to explain how to help you over from the call, but probably I would request Rakesh help him if you can. Okay, I have my team backing up for me. Thanks for this, Kavya. Okay, let me continue with my discussion. Okay, so let's discuss about the future chart for the intraday purposes. So for a given day on any future chart, if you notice, if the price starts somewhere in middle of these parallel lines, this future chart, intraday chart, is also going to be the same, similar to the yearly chart, but the levels are for the particular day. It's not for the yearly, but you can always correlate. If you take any futures, you can correlate with the yearly chart where the prices are right now, and how it may react on the daily chart. So there is a possibility always, it may try for a reversal, or it may, on the yearly chart, you might see, the price might have been hit onto the target, maybe the first target. For a short-term traders, they'll book profit over here. So probably you can see a dip from here, and then it may consolidate over here. I'm not saying the term consolidating, but if the price is not going down by the sellers, if the people are still waiting for the price to go up, if it crosses again, you can witness those possibilities. After this price, probably the future is going to go up. So that based on that, you can witness if it is same appearing on the daily chart, I mean the intraday chart itself. So let's say on the future chart for the given day, the parallel lines are going to be the same thing. So if the price crosses above this line, probably you can expect the the price will go and hit on the first target. Probably what I witnessed is most of the day, on a day, in given intraday, the price will have the power to go from here, and from it may broke up again, and it may hold over somewhere nearby here, or the price may get closed on the same day over here. This is what we have witnessed. Okay. Similarly, if it goes down also, it will be the same thing. So this is for the particular future and not related to any options. Options are totally different. You can just correlate with the future chart, but the options work differently. That is what we have witnessed. If in case, I'm open here for any questions for the yearly chart and as well as the future charts right now before going for the option chart. Do we have any questions so that we can stop and discuss? We have 5 minutes to discuss on those questionnaires if you have anything related to future.
Rajesh sir, Prasad here. Good morning. Do you want to take any live example just to explain this rather than taking hypothetical scenario?
Right. We
That
will
will
take.
be better.
Yeah, I'll take the point. We will discuss. We'll take a future chart right away, and we will discuss that. And anyone else have anything?
So is it a good idea that I exit at first target and then again re-enter when it crosses the second line?
See, sir, actually, these are the levels that the system has identified where the sellers and buyers are accumulated and ready with their orders. It depends on your decision, actually.
Okay.
Hello, and this is available for all 3 months futures.
I have 15 years of data with me, and if you want 3 months of data, yes, we have a
No,
different
not
plan.
3 months. No, what I meant is for given future, current month, next month, and the month after.
No, right
So those
now, yeah, got your question. Actually, right now we have we have the capacity to provide only the current futures details. Anyone?
Rajesh, sir, mostly we are interested for the option chart, not future chart, to be very frank.
That's why I stopped over
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
because we can have a lengthy time on the option side.
Yes, exactly, sir. Exactly.
Okay, one technical question here. First day I could see the format was different, wherein you had that green and here you are having this black lines. Maybe just for explanation you have taken.
Exactly.
That was green and red lines, and I can see it is at a particular similar distance. You have put those lines. And next day we had got Botka login. Means I had got the Botka login, wherein there was not this kind of lines. The option list you have given was a particular option at a particular prices only, so it was not all encompassing.
Correct.
So you had said that you will be adding but most of those amounts were already attained amounts. The option amounts, whatever there was no. So it was already attained figures what I could see. A few I have checked. I don't know about all.
Okay,
But,
I have 2 to 3 questions. Quickly, I'll ask actually.
Yeah.
Are you the one, ma'am, like who are asking me on the expo, like if there is a choppy market, like how this chart behaves? Are you
Yeah.
the one?
No, I had asked not a choppy market, wavy market.
Wavy market. Okay, fine. Thanks.
Yeah.
I got you an example. Like, I still remember you. Thanks for this.
Thank you.
Thanks for this question. By the way, like, I got your few questions actually. Let me correct if I understood it correctly. So you were
Yeah.
asking me the option chart. What you see that it's not available for all the strike prices. Yes, it will not be available for all the strike prices. The system defines it, and we will discuss about, like, what if you want different strike price details also. We will discuss that part. One thing. And the second thing, like what you see on the alpha bot is already attained only. As I already discussed, the alpha chart is for the live charts, and alpha bot is for something. It will let you, or it will give you the information about what has currently happened till that time. That's all.
It was kind of a back testing.
It was not backtesting. Alpha bot is a live chart, but whatever the moment, I mean, if let's say 10:22 right now, like, if you ask the bot, like, what is the current situation, it will give you the levels. That is not going to change for the whole day. The levels are going to be the same thing, but only the price, where the current market price, where the particular futures, or where the particular strike price is been retained for that particular moment. So that information is available. That is a live.
Sorry, I missed the first 5 minutes, so I didn't know that.
Okay.
And in that chart, the bot charts were having only single lines over there.
Yes.
So and here there are two lines.
I have not gone to the option chart explanation. As of now, if you notice, like in the future chart for intraday as well as for the yearly chart, it is going to be the same. It will have 2 parallel lines.
Okay.
For
So in
options,
bot, you had not given the option. Only option list was there in the bot, and in future list, it was not there in the option list. Futures were not there.
it will be there definitely.
Okay, it will be there. Okay.
It will be there. If you notice, I have this bot. I'll come back to here, but answering your question, you see the Bank Nifty future and the CE and PE. So
Okay.
you will have the information.
Okay. It was there. Sorry, I missed it then.
Thanks. Anyone has any questions on the futures in yearly before we go on to the option chart? All right. I'll take it as, like, no one has any questions on the options. Okay,
So
fine.
here, no, just one moment. Do we have an option of back testing?
Back testing by yourself?
Yeah.
I have those solutions, already applied, and I have those charts available. I'll show you where it is available and how.
Related data.
Having only two green lines. So does
you
this make any meaning?
wait. Do you see my screen still?
Not yet.
Oh yeah, I just stopped it actually. 1 second. Okay. Do you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. So for all, this is the future chart that I was discussing. That will have multiple parallel lines for any given day. Okay. So how do we access to this chart is intradayglobal.com. Over here, if you click on to alpha logins, you see this alpha chart login, right? If you click over here, it will take you to this page. So now I'm open for now. Let me open future. Okay, someone who is not in. Okay, let me mute everyone.
I think somebody on the mic should be stopped.
Yeah,
because disturbance. Yes, you can mute also.
I'm just trying that. Okay, I muted everyone. You would not be able to, post your questions over the mic. Instead, I would request everyone, please, click on. Just type your questions on the chat. I will be active over here. All right. So let me go into the chart right now. Okay. So now let me ask this question on the chat. What are the futures that you would like to see? Before that, let me open the Bank Nifty, Fin Nifty, and as well as Nifty, and as well as Mid Cap, and as well as M6 futures, so that we can proceed if anyone has any particular question on any particular stock futures, right? Okay, I guess if someone who is having a that mute problem should have closed that problem. You can just check if anyone want to discuss anything. Yes. Okay, I got your voice now. Okay, fine. So as I said, first let me go into the Bank Nifty, and then Fin Nifty, and then Nifty, and then we'll move on to the other charts that you might have interested. So let me go into Bank Nifty right now. This is the yearly chart. Okay. So if you notice, the Bank Nifty has opened the price somewhere middle of this box. So probably, if I would be in the case, what I would do is I would wait for a trade, the existing trade to get complete first. So from the yesterday's or day before positions, the trade has been completed over here. You will witness here, right? These lines were there already. When the market opens, the levels are there. If you notice, it looks like it has closed the trade over here, but if you notice clearly, the trade was not closed over here. It didn't touch actually, right? So at the end of the day, it closed over this price. So that means for the whole day, Bank Nifty did not give an opportunity to get inside or come outside. But just hold your breath, because this is the future chart. We should not rely on options trading, using this future chart. But as per the futures, you can understand the price is respecting over a lot on those lines that system has defined for us. Okay. So answering for you, ma'am, when you said a wavy market or a choppy market, this is what I would say, from my point of view, as a choppy market. Okay, so because there are no trades confirmed, or no trades, the existing trades have been completed or closed for that particular day, the last trade day. Okay, so now do you have any questions on this Bank Nifty? Anyone?
Here you have only yearly charts.
Yes, we will go to the yearly chart first. We will look after the.
So we have an option of choosing from yearly, daily, monthly here.
Yes, I will let you know. I will let you know shortly. Let me move on to Nifty. Shall we?
So the existing chart which you are showing, that is for 1 minute time frame or for the entire day?
It is for the 1 minute time frame.
All right. So we can do the same on 15 minutes or 1 hour, or that is not possible?
I can help you with that, but the point is, like, you will ultimately you would require these levels, right? So those are the entry points for you. So if it is attaining in 1 minute, and if you notice, like, most of the charts, if you notice, when the price comes over there, there'll be a lot of buyers who are waiting with their orders, and the price won't stand for longer time. And within 1 minute or 2 minutes or 15 minutes, if you calculate, like, for 15 minutes, you will lose your opportunity to get inside or to book your profit, or you might lose, like, the opportunity to come out with a minimum loss or something like that if the decision what you have taken is wrong.
Okay, so that
your voice broken up, actually. I'm not able...
as you're saying that it is adhering to only 1 minute, so we have to be a quick scalper. So like it is showing as a 1 minute time frame, so we have to be a quick scalper for entry and exit, right?
It's not exactly the same. What I was telling you was, like, I'll give you those levels for your benefit, to get a predefined or informed decisions for you. But it depends on, like, how you wanted to play with. Like, it depends on your decision, like when you're going to react, or when you're going to enter, when you're going to come out, etc. So entirely it is based on your performance also. The levels are going to work.
Chart on the link that you have sent.
I'm sorry?
How do you open this chart on the link that you have sent me?
It
is not coming up.
Okay, where did you click?
I'm logged in.
You logged in?
Yes.
Okay, may I have your name?
User Indorwala.
Okay, sir. Do you see my screen?
I can.
Intradayglobal.com. Check
Yes,
into Alpha. Check on to Alpha logins, and if you click on
that.
And log in here, you will be able to.
Yes, I've done that.
You should be able to, because I'm showing it live.
I'm not getting this watch list and alpha charts, and I'm just getting this chart open. That's all. I'm not getting anything above that.
Okay, let me do one thing. I'll do a quick help for you. As of now, let me continue with these people, and I will give you a person where he can or she can help you after this call.
Great, thank you.
Welcome, sir. All right, so let me move on to Nifty, shall we?
Yeah, but Rajesh sir, here, how do I know? See, it has not even touched your bottom line. How do I know it is going to reverse? Because typically, if it is taking support on the 22,400, 490,
are you considering the options trade, or are you considering the futures trade right now?
No, whether it's a future trade, okay, even if it's a future trade, if it is touching the bottom line, that green line 22,490, right, then I know that it is going to reverse probably, or it may take support over there. But here it is reversing in between. So
I'll come to that point. That's why on the future chart, the trade has not been closed. So it's better to wait, because there is no entry point for us. So there are positions opened yesterday or day before yesterday. And I'm not very sure, like, when it has got opened, but the buyers or sellers.
Sir, please show which trade happened already.
For the previous day or the day before yesterday?
Previous day or day before previous day.
It will not be available on the same chart. We should rely on the backtested information. I'll show you. There's another platform over here, okay, where if you want access, I can give you the past performance. Do you see these dates? We have it for 3 months of data. On whatever the date you want, we can check. We can take a quick check, as someone asked about, like, what has happened day before yesterday. Let me check on 7th what happened. 7/3, the chart is not available. Okay, that information has not been updated on the system right now, but I can make it very short to available this chart to where you can take a look. But let me show you some days actually. Let me see what has happened on 8th. I randomly clicked. If you notice, the Bank Nifty futures are there, right? So this is what happened on that particular day. Likewise, like, you can go and check your backdated date. Like, I'll shortly make it available for yesterday's chart. Like, on 7th of this month, the chart is also going to be available on the same platform. Am I answering your question, sir? Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. But Rajesh sir, on Thursday, Nifty did have a proper movement, right? So why it is not captured in
You just notice this is not the 7th day chart, sir,
No,
because
no, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about the previous screen which you are showing.
uh-huh.
There, the
For
line.
you,
Yeah, this is
okay.
for 7th, right? This is for 7th.
Yes.
Or this
yes.
is complete chart. This is
It's
only
a
for
complete.
7th, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 7th also.
For
there was-
you, it is something that it was given a very good movement. But for me or for the system, it is not the right place where we can probably might have been, but the system has given these levels, and as per my view, the entries and exit positions are not being defined by the system, so I don't follow it. But as per as I said, earlier, you might have invested your time, energy. I know the pain, like how much pain that we have to incur if you want to do a technical analysis. I respect you all for your time that you have already spent. This is something, an additional help for it's going to be an additional help for you, so it is not something that I'm asking you to follow this. Just
Sir,
correlate.
Sir,
So,
can
so
you show
you
the
don't
other
provide
future
a plain
stock chart?
Nifty index chart. I mean, instead of future chart, you don't give levels based on the pure script chart or index chart.
If I understood your question, you were asking about the index chart for the.
Yeah, like Nifty index chart, not future chart of Nifty, but index chart.
I
of
can
Nifty.
provide. At this stage, I don't have that index, scripted on the chart, but I can provide you that information. That's very well available.
Okay.
Why I concentrated on futures was futures rely on options rely on futures, so we would like to correlate, so that's why we just thought of having this implemented. But I can definitely give you. I'll take this point actually. Thanks for that. I'll implement the index chart also.
Okay.
And someone else also asking something, please make it, sir.
Sir, can you show the on other future chart which stock perform on Thursday?
We will definitely
In
take
future?
a look. We are going to take a look. Actually, this is something what happened. I'm just showing what you might have missed. Someone might have been following the chart for the last week. Someone might have not followed. So based on whatever happened, and we are just explaining these things so that you will have a better understand, because we did not have much time spent on the export. So that's why. Anyway, let me move on to FinNifty. If anyone has any questions.
Can I just summarize, if I'm understanding this properly? Your charts are about that if it crossed, like the current Nifty has crossed your level here. So we have to, your breakout point and your resistance point has a difference. Generally, what we as a technical people see, that we take it as the same, last ka jo resistance tha, new support we consider, but you have that difference, right?
Ma'am, let me tell you.
Yeah.
See, I already told, I respect your technical knowledge and technical analysis, because you also spend time. What you are seeing on this project is not been done by me. It's just a formula that I have inserted into the system, and the system is deriving. So this is my view, and this is something that the latest methodologies have helped us to identify these points. And whatever you do, right? So basically, I'm humbly saying this, do not mistake me. Whatever happens, say for an example, if you take the technical analysis, if you notice this chart, what happened? Okay, let me take some chart and I'll discuss. Let's say if you notice somewhere, if there is a price which is stopped over here, you will take this as your resistance point, and you will make this line as your the demand and supply supply lines. But this is not related to any of this. Imagine this is not something based on what has happened on the price levels or on the price actions. This is something else which is defined over down on the upper side. It is not based on those calculations. So this chart has an intelligence where it will provide you the levels before market opens itself. It is not something based on
that only I was about to summarize. If I'm not wrong, what I was trying to say is, your chart does mean that unless this crosses these levels you have defined, it will not go up. This is what the chart is indicating, and we can see that backtesting also be a Nifty ka cross hua hai, so we can see that if it is crossing the next level, then there is a point we can short it over there, right?
Yes, you are right.
So here in between kahin pe bhi aata hai, so we are not supposed to use this chart unless it reaches that particular lines.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right.
Thank you.
You're on that. Okay, so now we have.
Just to give you an example, the other day on Friday, I was seeing the Bajaj Auto chart on your setup.
Okay.
So if you can just open that, so it had breached that upper levels and it had gone up.
Okay.
So like if someone wants to see from the live, so I was
Thank you.
observing that chart on Bajaj Auto.
Right, sir.
Right. So Bajaj Auto, right?
Yes, sir. Bajaj Auto.
Thanks for this point, sir.
Yeah. Please,
May I have your
please.
name?
My name is Bharat, sir.
Thank you, Bharat, for following the charts. Bajaj Auto, let us take a look. Okay. Okay, so now you're saying that the price has crossed and it has taken over somewhere else, and
It was moving up. So from I think that zone of 8950, it had again come down.
Okay, 8950, it has come down. Okay. Do you have any questions on this chart? I guess like it is self-explanatory. When the price pushes down, like you can try a short, and then you can try a buy here, and you can book your profit. And if the price crosses above here, you can try your entry. But as I also told in the expo, like Bajaj Auto might be active on particular day. It will not be active on all the days. But anyway, if you know something as like inside in news saying that Bajaj Auto is going to do something today, then you can definitely take a call. But as per this, like the prices are respecting over the levels that the system has defined, right? So do you have any questions on this? Basically, on a given day,
this chart has defied your chart, huh? So what we can say over here is, अगर हम समराइज करना चाहे तो the stock which is getting हमें तो पता चलता है कि ऑपरेटर का काम चालू है, तो वहां पे हमने नहीं एंटर करना चाहिए. लिटिल नॉट सो ऑपरेटेड स्टॉक्स में शायद आपका चार्ट परफेक्ट वर्क करेगा, बिकॉज इट इज टेक्निकल. ऑपरेटर आता है तो सब गड़बड़ कर देता है.
Though if operator comes also, he will also have he cannot enter manually, so he will do all these through systems only, and system works based on the calculations only.
And here twice this chart has defied your ऊपर गया है आपके ऊपर.
I was about to say that actually. So what we should do is here if you want to take about Bajaj Auto, let's go on to the yearly chart of Bajaj Auto. You will get a clue why it is reacting like that, right? Am I right? Are you with me, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, this is what the last candle of Bajaj Auto. If you notice why it behaved in such a high point is like the price crossed over above this line. If you notice, yesterday, day before yesterday, the price crossed somewhere like opened over here, and it has pushed the price above this line, and people are waiting to book the target. But the next day, what happened? The price might have opened over here, and the price pushed down, and it was reaching the seller's point. But for the sellers, like the buyers were not giving up. They're trying to push the price above this line, and people notice like okay, the price is going to go and above, and it is waiting for the target. The sellers are going to lose because the buyers have more powerful. They're pushing the price up. So everyone knows, or might be like the system knows how to push it to its target. So it is pushed and it has reached the target. And if you notice the line, the yearly line is been exactly the same place where it has closed. Someone not talking, please mute yourself, ma'am, or mute yourself, sirs, because it is affecting everyone's interests, maybe.
So one more observation, like for uptrend, I had told you about Bajaj Auto. The same you can also see for Reliance.
Sir, Bajaj Auto. 1 minute, sir. Let me complete the ma'am's doubt. Ma'am, like, are you understood like why it might have been happened in Bajaj Auto?
Not actually so clearly. What you were supposed, what I have understood is that you said that it is just waving there itself. That chart, what you were showing, were just an expanded chart, or it was some other?
It's a yearly chart. We have an yearly
chart. Okay, yeah, this is
on the yearly chart. Why? See, I was trying to explain why this has happened. Why it was going up and up, and why this momentum has created on the Bajaj Auto is because on the yearly chart, if you correlate, the prices were opened somewhere here. I'm just explaining once again. The price opened here and it came down. If you notice, it pushed down the price to below this level. But if you notice, already I told you the second line is always for sellers. The sellers might have accumulated here and they might have tried to push the price down still, but the buyers did not give up and pushed the price back once again above this line, and people are taking part over here to take up the rally, and they push the price above and above, and systems were waiting to achieve the target, and the target has achieved, and the close price is somewhere on the target. So if you correlate between the yearly chart and the the intraday chart for the futures, like you will have some better idea what decisions that you can take up, or to give it up. I hope if you want more clarifications, please we'll set up a separate call with my team, and they can explain you on that. And if anyone has,
But also,
I'm not asking you
right?
to follow any charts. I'm asking you to correlate things, like whatever.
Means have to must correlate first yearly
Yes,
levels.
because if you want to, I'm hearing my own voice. Okay, fine, it's getting echoed. Please mute yourself, sir. Okay, so what I was explaining was, like, if you want to buy a stock, you would definitely do some basic analysis, right? So where the price is currently, what it's talking about, where it is right now. So you will have a basic, check on this, right? So if you plan to, do something on the Bajaj Auto, you will get to know, like, where the price started in the financial year and where it is currently. So likewise, you can take a look, and you don't need much analysis to do. All this is something like, a chart where you can see the levels and the price, and that makes a lot of difference, like, when you take a trading decision. If I'm not wrong, I'm answering your question, I guess. I mean, I have answered your question.
Okay, sir.
Sir, let us come on the option chart, sir.
Thank you. Shall we move on to our option? I just have 1 minute,
Option, yes.
1 minute to close this, so that we can move on to option.
So can you show this short Bajaj Auto chart on options?
Sure. Bajaj Auto 8,400 or something, 24,000 or 8,400 CE. Let's see. Here is the option chart for Bajaj CE. And if you want, I'll open the P once you're done with your view. And you have this access, sir. You can also log in and see.
Okay.
It is absolutely free as of now, right? So I have already given the access to you. And let me go open the PE for this. This is the PE chart. Notice the price opens here and it is crossing above, but it did not sustain, and it has given up. It's coming down, so that this price is going up and up, and the price levels are coming up, coming down, and got an opportunity to buy, but did not worked out. So sellers were pushing the price down.
So please show CE chart.
Sure.
So Rajesh sir, one basic question. You have these two charts I can see here. One is a kind of opaque chart and one is a solid chart. So what is that opaque chart?
See, the candlestick which has
direction.
Yeah, the candlestick which has the solid colors on the body of the candles is the actual chart. That is the CE chart, and the candlestick that you're seeing with the halo body, that is the P chart.
Okay, so P
just for the correlation,
yes.
Okay, just for the correlation, or just to compare on the same chart.
That's good actually. So we don't have to open P chart and see it simultaneously. We can see.
I have other benefits also on this chart, like you have kind of. You don't need multiple monitors also. You have something kind of a playlist, and whatever the charts you want, you can add up, and you can just do the start the playlist, and the playlist will move on to the next chart for every 3 seconds on the single monitor, like you can do on this. But let me come back to that point. But anyway, so are you done with the Bajaj Auto discussion, sir?
Sir, and what about strike selection price? Is it on depend on level crossing or what? Anything else?
No, this is something that I've discussed in the beginning of the call itself. The strike price is going to be decided by the system, and we have set of questions to in the market to ask with the market. So those questions are formed already. So the system will question himself, and it will go and get the answer from the market, and then it will prepare and it will give you the best strike prices where we can be very confident.
Good one, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
So
Rajesh sir, here one.
For Bajaj Auto, I had one question. We said that Bajaj Auto future chart defied your levels. So why that word defied? I didn't understand.
I never said defied. In fact, I don't know the.
One of the questioner posed it as a defied. So I don't understand why defied, because these are levels. They either are followed or not followed, right?
Yes, true. You're right. You have that. Actually, you're answering for that person who has used that. Okay. Anyway, so are you expecting anything to discuss on?
Yeah. So Rajesh sir, here question: if I had to take a trade here, if I see here around 10, 15, right? First 10 o'clock, after 10 o'clock, the option price went up. Then again it came down. Then again it hovered around that 466 level. Then it went up and it again came down. So if I had to enter the trade, how do I enter the trade actually? Because I mean,
Very good,
charts
very
are
good
good, but
question. Yeah.
where exactly I take the position?
Very good question, sir. This is something a very interesting point where I always say that entry, the right entry and exit is most important in your trade. Say for an example, if you are on Bajaj and if you decided that you will be trading only on Bajaj Auto today, so you just tell me where is your entry, where might be your entry here. So your entry might be the first entry, the first trade is completing, the previous sessions are closing over here. So the price is pushing down, so I will not take an entry, or if I hold any position or on this level, I will come out. So the next point is on the same point, I'm seeing a breakout here, or maybe the price is pushing above this line. I will take an entry, and usually options is something from if you enter at the first point, 1, 2, and 3 is your actual target. You can wait till that, and either if the price comes down back above this line, and if it breaks down, you can take your decision. But an actual trade is supposed to be 1, 2, and 3. But I don't know if it has happened. It will not happen on all the days, but it will happen for most of the days. If it is in trending market, if it is reversing or something like that, I'm not very sure. But usually, this is for answering your question. This is your right entry. You can book your profit, or you can wait for the till third target, or you can let the market to give whatever it can give it to you.
No, so go towards the 10 o'clock. Let me see the 10 o'clock chart.
Sure.
No, don't zoom in. Zoom. What we said. Zoom in. Zoom out a little bit so that I can see bigger chart, bigger time frame. I mean, the wider data. Currently, it's a lesser data. Let me see the.
Okay.
Zoom out.
Yeah, zoom out. Yeah. Okay. So now here, let's say we take an example. Okay. So 9:15, the red candle was happened. So can we take blindly the trade at 9:45 around that candle where it actually broke down that level, 358 level? See, because if I take example of 10 o'clock for that same, with same logic.
So may I have your name, sir? I'm sorry. May I have your
Prasad
name?
here.
Okay, Prasad. See, I am not asking you to blindly to follow this chart. Okay, I am helping you with those levels where it is giving you the the meaning of why the prices are behaving in that way using the latest methodologies. That's all. So if you notice, if I'm at your place, I'm talking about. I'm not asking you to do anything, but if you talk to me, how do I decide this? It's simple as like this. Like on this second candle, I confirm that the second trade has been. I mean, the first trade is getting started over here. It is a clear red signal. So. Okay. What if the price comes down? The opposite strike price has to go up, right? I will take an entry over here. So this is my entry point for buying, and this is my entry point for selling. And what happens is the price is getting break down over here. That means whatever the position that I have on P that is coming out, so I will take an entry over here. So this is the right point for my entry, and it depends on your requirement or your situation. If you have time till 3:30, you can wait for the actual target, or if you want a smaller amount, if you are a short-term trader, even in intraday itself, if you book your profit, you can come out. This depends on your decision. It's not something that I can help you with. I can give you the witnessed part, what I have witnessed and what. How you can make it better. That's what. My recommendation is to always stick on to the first entry, and that makes or decides your profit or loss on a given day.
You mean take an entry in the after 9:15, whatever is the opportunity available, you take the entry. That's
it's not like it's not required to be. While in the morning itself, if you notice the PE, if you notice this chart says it has opened on the level itself. So it's a clear entry over here for you.
Okay.
What does that mean? Is the price. I mean, the previous position is closed over here, and the price is getting pushed up. So you could try here. Okay, you could try here, but unfortunately, this is not the P chart. But we are talking about the P over
No, but P chart can be seen here, so I think we can still continue.
I'll take a look. It's a correlation only, but don't. The levels are for C only. Okay. So where the P chart.
Here is the one problem is I think in yearly chart there is a zone. 2 lines, but intraday did not available. So
intraday also has 2 parallel lines for future chart, but when you talk about option, it's a single line.
No, just like entry and stop loss, like.
It's not entry or it's not stop loss, sir. You can take it in any ways, but these are the points that the trade gets starts actually. It is your decision. I'll come
Okay,
to the option
yeah.
chart definition. Like, let me share my experience, what I observed, right? So
Mr.
you will have a
Rajesh.
better understanding. Yeah.
Mr. Rajesh, there is a two chart pattern over here. One is bottom, one is top. Can you explain me what is these two chart? Because I might be not.
Okay, this one
bottom.
you're talking about the two price levels.
Yes.
Okay,
Bottom.
it is a solid. So wherever the solid chart is there, it is the corresponding chart, and whatever you see on the halo, it is an opposite side.
Opposite chart.
So coming back to Rajesh sir, I think you were explaining about how to take trade, because I mean that was something we were talking, and then other question came
Yes,
up.
no
and
problem.
we just
Let us go
streamlined.
into the option chart explanation so that it will be easy for us. Okay.
Yeah.
What I witnessed, I'm talking about. It's not something that I'm recommending, and I'm asking you to follow anything in the future. Okay. So let's in the option chart. Normally, it is the same thing. If the price crosses above any of the given lines, the immediate target is over here, and the actual target supposed to be 2 and 3 levels. And you can imagine, if you enter here, you can keep this as your stop loss. I'm not saying do this, but you can keep it as like that. If you are not into more number of number of lots, if you're just a easy trader and if you just try with one lot or something like that, you can try that. So you don't need to sit in front of the system for a longer time. So you can keep this as your stop loss. But if you are a serious trader, I would say, like, if the line crosses below this, the price crosses below this line, like, better you just immediately come out, because there is no life after keeping the price. I mean, if the price goes down, like, you don't need to keep your position open. This is one thing. Why I say, like, this is something that you can wait for it, is because immediately if you take the opposite side chart, there is an entry. Okay. So what happens is, like, if it is a trending market, it may go up for the 3 times, or in a trending day itself, on that given day, it may give the target over here and it may cross above and it may retain the price here. On the second day, it may open over here, or it may gap up over here. Okay. But in a choppy market, what happens is, like, usually I have seen, like, weekly 2 to 3 days, like, what happens is, like, the price goes up and it will come down here. And like similarly, like, if this goes up, this will come down. So what happens? This will come down, and then it will come back to its own place wherever the trade happened. Either it may go and continue and book the profit over here, or it may sustain over here, or it may go back to the same level. So what does that mean is, you can do entry on both these places, like hedging. This is something that I have experienced. Okay, it also can helpful for you. You can take the position over here, wait for this first book, and then wait for this price to come back, or you can wait till this price goes up also. This is a kind of what I have experienced, but it, right? So you already are experienced people. So on a given day, if the market isn't trending, you know where to come out. As I said, if you are a serious trader, come out of this position, book your profit, and if the price crosses above, continue the trade and be on trend. If you're not a serious trader, if you want to do a single trade on a day, you can try this. Buy, book your profit, and wait for this position to come back, but only on the levels.
Mr. Rajesh,
So you mentioned that it can continue upward trend and attain the second level on the next day.
Yes.
But this chart is only for a single day. So the next day, same levels won't be there. Next day will work out some different levels.
I said it will go and touch the next day or day, and the day after next day also. But this chart is only valid for today, and for the system, you should not take it over. You should not carry forward, because I'll come to that point, like, because as I said, like, we have a catch here. We are coming up with another set of charts where it will also help you to book your position on a carry forward basis. And also we're coming up with a plan where you can also try your options writing terminology or options writing strategy.
That's why I think you have named it intraday. So we are supposed to use it intraday.
I'm not sure, like, I got your question. Come again, ma'am.
I said that's what you have named your company itself as intraday, because we are supposed to use these charts for intraday.
It is not like okay, it is mostly like, I would like
global.
Yeah, I would like to meet people. I would like to interact with people who are into trading, like as like you guys always do, right? So we are active all the days. So we like this, the roller coaster all the times, I believe. So you guys are all like me.
Yes. Mr. Rajesh, did you implement the volume part of this chart? Volume?
Yes, we have all those things considered, and we have a different platform, and we are coming up with all solutions. If you want to concentrate on volume, let me take a look if I can help you with. I was telling about the playlist, right? So like this.
Yes.
So let's since I was into this playlist, let me go into that.
Because volume play important role while moving this.
Okay. So this is how every 3 seconds the chart will change. But anyway, let me go into that yearly chart. Where is the yearly chart? Okay, yearly chart is here. And this is the page, ma'am and sirs. We are supporting for currency, crypto, and equities, forex, indices, and MCX, and yearly and US stock also for your information. Okay, where is the?
So this is the historical data or live data?
Live.
Here you can see live data.
Live.
Okay.
Where are the yearly charts?
Rajesh sir, once you have the entry for the call option, where will be the stop loss? This thing going just below that line will be the stop loss trigger.
Yes, exactly.
My second question is, I have seen this chart where the strike rate is I have seen it is much below than the current price. So is there any specific reason? I mean,
it's something that, okay, let me tell you what is the hint. I'll give you a hint actually. So what the system does is it will go and check where the potential buyers are so confident in, keeping their positions, and as well as where the sellers are so confident in keeping their positions open for both the sides. It's something that the system will take it into consideration. It is not based on the immediate things, what is happening inside the market. So whatever is there opened with, so we will be taking those into consideration, and we will keep, because if you take other strike prices, what happens is as you witnessed here in this chart, the price goes up and comes back again like this, you will see the choppiness over there. So if you see the choppiness, it will be very difficult to take decisions based on that.
So basically it is a data what is generated on the earlier prices, that is helpful.
It's not earlier prices, it is based on the user interactions on the prices. Someone asked volume, yes, it has been taken into account, and the open interest, that is also taken into account. Open interest and as well as volume we have used. Just give me a second, let me check where the yearly charts are gone, because I have something to show you that would be very interesting. Just give me a second.
Rajesh,
yeah.
While you are finding the yearly charts, just to understand clearly, you are saying that the system will only suggest the strike prices which are best suited to take the trade.
Sir, just give me a second, sir. Nishok, just give me a second, sir. I'll come. I'm really very sorry. I'm just searching for on my platform, my own platform, where the yearly charts been hiding.
Take your time, Rajesh.
That will be interesting, but I guarantee you that you'll be surprised. I'm sorry. I was logged in as a different user and I was searching on my own platform. Okay.
This principal capital is your firm or something else you are pitching?
Come again, sir. Based on?
This principal capital, that is yours? This is your firm?
Actually, as I was explaining, right? So we are into IT and solutions. Prince Capital is basically a software solution company, and Intraday Global is specifically dedicatedly working for intraday traders. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Let me open any one of the early chart. Let me show. Okay. So this is what I was talking about. So basically, you might have noticed in the market, like using the volume, we'll be able to identify like how many, the number of records or how many buyers or sellers have placed their orders and etc. Right? But if you notice, I have taken in the volume was bombarded between here and there. Like there were orders. Bombarded between 700 to 750. So you will get to know easily, like if the price crosses above this line. So probably the people who have entered here, let's say for an example, like on particularly on this block, if you notice, the green block is the first block that has begun with in this chart. So it is between 650 to 700. So almost like the count is 39. So 39 count is there, and this bucket like 650 to 700. So what they may expect is for the future, they may expect like at least 50 rupees for their target. So if you notice, 50 rupees is the target, 700 to 750. And again, below, what they might wait for the stop loss is as like, this would be the stop loss. 600 to 650. So 50 rupees is the stop loss and target for it. I'm talking about the yearly chart, not talking about the intraday. Okay. So if the price crosses above this bucket, 700 to 750, there might be a rally. So if you notice, 50 blocks, like, it is getting growing. So what I was trying to explain you here is, instead of the volume and other stuff, I have made it very easy to understand about like what are the price band, and as well as like how many counts, how many users are actively like or orders that are practically like placed between these two prices. And if the breakout is something like it is very easy. Wherever you see 3 blocks, like example, like if you see these 3 blocks, this is where the right place where you can enter. You can keep this as your target for a short-term trade, or if you are an investor, you can keep this as your stop loss. So between these 3 lines, like this is the right place to enter. Or if you are a very clever person, you can enter over here and you can book the target once again here, or you can short your position as a short-term trader and you can book your profit over here. Or if the price crosses above, you can enter and you can wait for this stop loss to trigger, or you can continue the rally. So if you would have understood, it's fine. If not, it is very very technical to explain everything on this call, because I never thought like I will go into this chart. Right now we are lacking time, but if you have any questions, you can shoot immediately.
Mr. Rajesh, can we use your site, your alpha chart,
sure,
all for a few days?
Sir, I have already given access to you. You have access to this platform.
Yes, because today after this webinar only, I have just logged in and found that your charts are something it is very useful. So I have not practiced in the live.
I think get back to your team. After the session, we don't have access for the yearly charts. If you are trying to log in, so it is not allowing us to log in.
I'm sorry about that. Like if it is the case, like I will definitely provide you the access before Monday. Because today is Saturday, tomorrow Sunday, people won't work on Sunday.
Yes, sir. As per your feasibility, so kindly give access to yearly charts.
And I request you, please, guys, and ma'am, like
please, on Monday.
Please join. Yeah, please join our Telegram or WhatsApp channel so that the interaction would be very easier. Because for I don't want your contacts to get shared within you itself. I don't want to create any groups also in the WhatsApp, because that affects everyone, right? So data is most important right now.
Kindly then drop the link for Telegram and WhatsApp both.
Yeah, that's what I'm requesting. Please, please, join the community or join the Telegram channel or whatever the social medias we have. Like join there so that we can share it in single line, saying that you got your credentials. Who has not got the credentials, please bring us separately or something like that. We can mention. That would be easy to communicate everyone. Yeah.
So Rajesh sir, one basic question: you have given us a lot of data, right, in the market. How do I know at this particular point which script or index I should look at, which is currently trending?
Okay, good question.
Then I have to do data mining again on my side, right, using my brain.
No, don't worry. You have this technical screener for MCX, indices, equities, currency, whatever is there. You will get to know when the price hits on those hot points. You will get those alerts here. And I'm in the future, it will be delivered to your mobile phone or email, whatever as per your.
Rajesh sir, I tried to access this, but this was not accessible. Only the
You
alpha
will-
chart was.
Only alpha chart. Only alpha chart we have got the access.
Yeah.
And this parallel line which you are showing, this is considered as a resistance and support lines, Mr. Rajesh?
I'm sorry, come again, sir, with your question. Come again.
This chart, this alpha chart with this green two lines you are showing, this is hitting and this crossing this one. This is known as a support and this resistance line.
Sorry. You can take it as like whatever the way that you are comfortable.
No, that is the terminology which we generally use, because you have never used this support and resistance line. This terminology basically all the traders mostly used.
Okay, for me, I told you that those lines are the lines where the buyers and sellers are ready with their orders to close their trades.
Okay.
To close
Yes,
the
sir, you are right. This is our trading people terminology, Rajesh.
See, I have also spent a lot of hours in researching on the trend lines and as well as supply demand zone and all. But I'm not talking about those things because I want you guys to be also on the same line, because these are the not support or demand zones or something like that. These are the lines where the trade is getting closed. So I should be very clear with you. The new trade is getting start from here. You can try your decisions. That's all. But you can as like whatever.
These lines and these levels will be changing every day, you mean to say, right?
Every day the levels will change on the intraday, and every year the lines will get changed on the yearly chart.
This is a day basis or hourly or any particular time frame basis? This line.
1 minute he said, no?
1 minute only, and these levels will never change for the whole day. For the given day, the levels will not change.
Remain same.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. That's verified.
And let us go on the option chart discussion once again, shall we?
Yes.
Okay, I think like I've explained, and it is self-explanatory. You guys are already experienced people. So when the price crosses above the lines, you have an opportunity where you can try your decision to buy, and wherever the immediate line comes in, you can take your position, booked as profit. And it is very simple. Even a housewife or anybody can, make use of this.
Sir, can you show the Tata Chemical example?
I'm sorry, I was not able to hear you. Both of you, one after one. Yeah, please.
Yeah, I have the questions. Like we see both the graphs for the call as well as put on the single screen. But here the recommended one is currently is the P basically.
Correct.
So the corresponding is also recommended actually in your list, or how is it?
Okay, very good question, sir. Actually, I wanted to discuss this, but I didn't. I forgot it actually. Very good. Thank you so much. May I have your name?
My name is Sanjay.
Okay, sir. What I have witnessed is the correlation. Why I gave it basically. So these are the levels, right? So when the price comes down here, we can go for a buy opportunity, right? So if the levels are not respected over here, okay, it might try to do some kind of the choppiness or what you witness here. So but what happens is ultimately, if the price comes down here and if it stops and if it flies back, this day is something already defined. The price will only move between these two lines, and if it breaks, if it comes down, and if it breaks, goes up. That's all. But there are days, what happens is, like if you notice on this chart, the price opened down. You guys also know this when what is bull market, right? So when the price like this, it goes down and it will push back, right? So if you notice this pattern on these charts, it will come down maybe for the stop loss or whatever it may hit or it may not hit. It will come down and it will do some corrections over here, and then it will break out. If it breaks out, always remember this is kind of a reversal, because people got inside and they came out, because this is not going to happen as the price came down of this line, but again it comes up like it's saying that no, I'm going up. So this is kind of, you also know, you might have experienced, reversals are more powerful because we will not know where the trend started and where it is coming down from, and if it reverses, like where it will go and end up. So reversals are always most important. When the price comes down and if it crosses above, trust me, just get inside, and on the immediate first line book your partial trade and leave it to market, and it will take care of everything. This is my witness, actually, what I have experienced. And I would request, please, for me.
In further, now it is free.
Nitinji, your voice is echoing. Can you just check?
Are you not in front of the mic? Are you not in front of the mic?
I will type the message.
Waiting.
He's sending message.
Okay, I'm waiting.
So Rajesh sir, I'm just again just repeating my question. So it is not a recommendation. The other chart which is reflecting is not a recommendation, but it is just sort of a comparison.
Yes.
What is happening?
Yes, comparison. And if you have, say for an example, from here, this is a live example, but you can notice from here, the price target is for the sellers, it is too high, right? For this actual chart. But if you notice, the taken time from here to here is something like, in between itself, it has given the target for the buyers.
Okay.
So you can try like this, to book your profit early, and you can come out. Okay. Because the price because there is a hurdle for this chart to climb up. There is a hurdle. But if you notice, the price did not started here and waited here, and it climbed like anything, because nobody the big players, nobody wanted to have their profits booked over here. They climbed immediately, right? So you can correlate this, and you can take your decisions based on that. So if you notice, these price also adhering to these lines, because there is a hurdle for there is a hurdle for P on these lines, so it is also respecting on those lines. But believe in the actual chart, so that you will be on the trend to maintain the trend. Or if you want to make a short trade, you can use these levels, but be careful on that.
Okay, yeah.
So what is the volume in this dual chart? Which volume is this indicating? Is it the CE volume or PE volume?
PE volume.
Because it's a PE chart.
Yes, exactly.
And one question I was asking earlier was, the system will only show the strike prices which are most suited to trade. You cannot choose any strike price for taking a chart, right?
I'll come back to your answer, sir. I'll give you the answer in everything. You definitely will be able to have your set of option strike price charts, but that is, at present, the system what I have, the IT information, to be frank, it supports very limited resources. So with this capacity, I cannot provide you at free of cost. But of course, there is a catch. If you want those strike prices, we can have it in a different platform, and that will be. I will also have to sell something, right? I hope. So I hope I'm giving it to public, and I'm expecting something on return that.
Definitely. So now, do you feel that you have this exactly the tailor-made option chart as per our requirement?
As per your requirement, if you want, I can definitely help you with that. If you want anything particular on the stock, also I can help you.
Okay. Thank you.
You can use it in Forex also.
Come again, sir. Your voice not audible. Forex also, yes, we have. Forex. See, I'll tell you, since we are, joined here, in a group, I hope, nothing makes wrong here. Forex, I don't believe in the brokership, actually. So I don't, suggest people also to be on Forex. But a lot of people are interested in Forex, particularly, people who are already into Forex. They don't want to come back, or they don't want to give it up in the Forex side or a crypto side. They are sticking there, and they wanted to have those levels shared with us. So that's why, for their recommend only, I have implemented those. It is not used by myself. I don't use it because people ask me, so I have given that for them.
So very soon, commodities.
Yes, we have already there in the chart itself. Commodity, which one you want?
No, how is your experience with that? Usually, is it?
Commodity is a kind of very slow. See, as I said, we are traders. Slow. It is a kind of like a roller coaster for what we wanted. We have to have fun in that trading hours. But if you talk about futures on the commodity side, the liquidity is not that much. And yes, of course, it works really well. If you really into MCX or into the commodity market, you can definitely try that. That will be very easy to take decision. Let us see some of the MCX. Do you have anything in mind?
You see, crude, actually, I had a question on that, but anyway, you answered, because crude on Wednesday it was trading around 6550 level, and that time the option chain available was only 6450, which was very much in ITM. and then if ITM, if price movement happens, then your due to high delta, your option price also drops drastically.
Sir, this alpha delta I've also researched, but what I observed was like alpha delta is there definitely, but that works. I mean, it's my view.
No, I'm saying like the delta, because of the high delta, price drop will happen drastically.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about referring to delta.
Right.
But you have to keep that in mind, because with sudden movement in opposite direction, it will erode your profit or loss, or it can increase your loss.
Sir, I have actually done those research actually. So from my point of view, don't mistake me. This is something my view only. I'm humbly presenting this. This delta, vega, theta, everything works for definitely, but only when the market shuts down, it will calculate everything, and it based on that, like next day, it will give you those, those problems. But right now, this is something me are doing the trade, and we are investing 1 rupee, and we are expecting to make profit either 1 rupee to 1 rupee or 1 rupee to 3 rupees. That's all. And that market behaves in this way only, but only these considerations we have to take care if we are going to carry forward. Right? That is what I experienced. But delta, everything been taken care on this chart. So whatever you invest over here, like if you invest 1 rupee here, there is a target, and that's how business people work, and that's how money want to be returned for those investors. If you want, I can have a detailed discussion on those technical part, the Greek part, specifically on options. If you notice, like it's a kind of ultimate future or ultimate things that what NSE is giving to us. We are very secured in doing even taking positions in options also. We can have a separate discussion on that. You guys can also do some presentation on that. We can together do that.
Sorry, then I missed the earlier part of the session. Did we talk about Bank Nifty options specifically, or you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We did discuss about that.
Okay.
Sir,
I guess
we can log,
one second, sir. One second, sir. Actually, this call has been scheduled from 10 to 11 o'clock only. It's been extended for almost 30 hours. Is it okay? I'm okay with that.
No, sir. We also have some sort of a work.
Rakesh here.
Yeah, Rakesh.
We were to discuss some rules, in detail. So are we taking that?
Like rules.
We'll have some protocols. I mean.
Okay, can you just come up with a question? Like, I'm sorry, like whatever the discussion that I've thought, I've already posted.
So I have a couple of questions. So,
yeah,
we buy only when both the options open in between. That is the best way to trade.
Yes, that's there in the call itself. Like I told, when the
sometimes like last day both open near the levels. So that day we observed that there was no much movement. So can I take it as a protocol that whenever it opens in between, that is the day?
Thanks, Rakesh. Actually, you're right. I did discuss this point actually when we opened the Bank Nifty chart. If the price is not hitting on the futures part, I'm talking about options will definitely touch the line for the particular given day. Let's discuss on the Bank Nifty itself options. It's a great discussion, Rakesh. Thanks so much for reminding me that.
Thank you.
The option, the Bank Nifty option
chart
right
or
now. I have opened the CE part right now. So Bank Nifty CE. So with CE, like we notice that the price comes down. So if you notice, the price opened somewhere here and it did not touched on this line. So only when we will enter only when the price touches over here. Okay. And the price comes pushed down, that means like it is going down. So probably we will have to take a look on C side right now. So on the same chart, if you correlate, this is the part like where CRP is also available on the, because like we have to wait for that confirmation, right? Without that,
so it is closing below that level is the indication that I should get into trade or not.
Yes. So if you get the confirmation over here, if you get the confirmation, what is that means? Like the price is going down. So what you have to do is we'll have to just make sure this candlestick is not going to cross this level. And this part, like, wherever you confirm the price is going down here, you have an option where it is kind of a reversal. And immediately on the first line, you have to book your 50% of stocks. But anyway, like don't get confused over this. But as of now, like, just have this followed, like the actual solid.
Since this is going down, I will buy P, right? So I will have to see the P chart.
I was just explaining about on the same chart how to correlate. That's all. But if you guys have to just get experience on this chart first, so that on the correlation chart, like you will get your ideas. By the way, like what I don't need to explain. Say for an example,
this P strike price is different. Just to clarify, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So if you notice on the P chart, like you have this candlestick, looked like touching, right? So why it was not a trending day or a trading day? It was choppy. I told us because if you notice, the price did not touch. But you lost your opportunity to get inside, but the price still claimed.
Oh.
No, but then when C broke down, is that the time I will get into P irrespective of wherever it is situated?
Ultimately, sir, that's what I was trying to say, but in a different way. See, if the C goes down, if it conforms on this chart, like if P is going down, C has to come up. So, but the point is actual entry. If you miss this kind of entry, you can correlate. See, say for an example, this is where the price chart has to come down and touch. This is where the chart has to start the new trade, right?
Correct.
Right. It did not touch, right? So you missed your entry. So how do you reconfirm? Is like the price goes down below this line. Probably the price is not climbing up. So you get an opportunity where this price, the actual chart price, might go and hit the target. And it has hit the target. You will not lose the opportunity. But as of now, I would suggest please follow this strict rule. You don't need to get into those, probably those discussions. But I will arrange a different call to explain this, because we have to go for multiple charts to, check on the scenarios part. So
we are not discussing that today.
As of now, like it's been almost half an hour extra we have discussing right now.
Just one question here. In this chart only, in earlier, there was twice the loop had happened, and twice it was crossing that line, your defined line. So how to judge in that? How to interpret the chart? What action to take at that point of time, because we'll get again disturbed. Oh, it is crossing the line, and we'll again change your position, but it has again come down. Two handles that happened. So how to trade in that with that chart?
Okay, as of now, do not confuse anything. As we discussed is what we discussed is on this actual chart, if the price touches this line, you have an opportunity to buy, and here is your target. Say for an example, we witnessed. Wait. Let me complete, and I'll definitely. If I have not answered your question, then you can still ask me. I don't send you incomplete. Wait. So if the price touches, you have an entry. If doesn't touch, you do not have an entry. As we witnessed on the Bank Nifty, we saw the future chart also did not work well. So it did not touch any point of. So that means choppy. So as you also witness here, the price did not touch here. So we had not taken any entry. But if this is the case, how to handle the situation? We cannot wait for the whole day to get no trades, right? So how to handle the situation is the solution is like when the price goes below this line, you can take an entry. That is what you can take it right now. But do not assume anything I have explained right now, because I'm not talking about this reversal chart as of now. Reversals are so powerful. I will take it in a different class or maybe a different discussion. I'm really very sorry if you're interested.
So Rajesh, if my both options says open in between on a particular day, one is going up, one is going down, obviously. So how do I would know that the one which is going up would break out and go up, or the one which is going down will reverse from that?
Okay, so what do you think, or what do you assume after seeing this candle, the spinning top?
I am talking about in the morning.
So Rajesh sir, we need to apply technical analysis again on your chart.
No, we are not applying this technical analysis. My point is different, because we both are at the levels. One call has gone up and it is at the level. Put has come down, it is at the level. So I am not talking about technicals. I am saying now both are at level. So one may reverse or one may break. So how do I know which trade should I get into?
system will not know, and even I cannot confirm that. Something that has to happen, right? So if you get the both,
No, sir. No, sir.
Let me complete. If the, I mean, I'm sorry, like, answering his question, like, you can definitely add your points also. It's a discussion only, as I said. So when I got your question, the question is like, when on the same chart, I'm sorry, on the C chart and the P chart, if the price comes down and touches on the same time, yes, most of the times it happens. Because one has to go and close the position, means another one has to attain the target. If the another one is achieve the target, means like, it has to go and give the seller's target also. So it will happen. If that is a situation happening, all you have to do is you use your expertise to confirm with the help of candlestick, or maybe with your own technical terms, like, if the price is crossing above, for me it is very plain English, like, I'm telling, if the price crosses above these levels, you have an opportunity to enter. Here, if you notice the live example, the price crosses above. I'm not talking about the technical terms, like, spinning top or red candle, or it's a reversal candle, or whatever, the hammer, whatever it may be. The price crossed it, so that means I can go ahead and buy. But immediately on the second time, like, the immediate candle has came down, so that means it is pushing down the price. And ultimately, if you notice, if it fails, I can do an entry over here, isn't it? But let's not talk about, like, the reversal right now. But I just gave you a hint, like, we will take it in a different class, or I'm sorry, different discussion. If it breaks down, you can do an entry here and book your 50% profit over here, and rest you can leave it to market. But that didn't happen because it won't touch the target, and it did not happen. 50% you book your target here and wait for the price to go up and climb over here. So until here, you have a stop loss. Until over here, because this is where you have entered, right? So it touched the target over here. So you have this line over here. So entire line, like, you can, if you draw, imagine, like, how the bull and the bear done a tug of war over here. Similarly, if the price crosses above here, you can have an entry here. If the price goes down, like, it has to climb up. So you have different. If you
in the intraday, when trade does not go in our favor, we get out with stop loss. So what is the stop loss point that we should consider?
So how much is your investment and how much is your stop loss? You have to decide, sir. This is something. If your lot has, like,
my target is for each lot, say 30 points. 40
so
points.
there is okay. Answering to you, there is no stop loss concept on this.
Stop loss is very important. Without stop loss, how can we trade in the market?
I'm not asking you to do not follow stop loss. I'm asking you to decide yourself on the stop loss part. Let's say 558 is your entry point. You decide how much is okay with you, how much is confident, confidently that, if you have other trading system, and if that trading system shows, like, we can still wait, or we can wait for the stop loss somewhere, like, if you notice, like, the low or higher to higher, if you have that, like, you can calculate and you can keep it. But as of me, if the price comes down below that line, it is something that it is not worth to wait.
Sometimes, suppose this year the candle move around that line, move around, come up, come down, come up, come down. It is moved around. What would be the prediction for the further movement?
As I said, like, sometimes, as you said, sometimes either C or P, any one chart will do like that. Sometimes, like,
Yes.
it may do like this, but other chart will have, I'm damn sure, like, I have witnessed 100%, one will be on a weaker side, one will be very strong.
One is stronger.
Yes,
That
exactly.
is called as the marriage point. That entry point is called as the marriage point.
But don't worry, that has been arrested, so it is not going to have, like, that kind of a, maybe, like, in a month you will get, like, one time or one or two times, because I've already arrested that. But still, expect an unexpected thing from market. Anything can happen, right?
Okay, sir, that's sufficient for us.
Just the last second, 1 second. Here you meant to say in option, if both charts are not crossing, like you had shown. That's what my question was. I was interrupting you because crossing these lines twice and we will get confused. So that's what my question. And here you had answered kind of like here, if both the charts are not touching. So the one which is touching, we should be having more conviction about, like, here the hollow charts are crossing, but again the hollow charts has crossed twice. and it has again gone below. So how to trade in this situation? That was my question,
Okay.
which I'm not satisfied with the answer.
Okay, got it. So first of all, I'm really very sorry. I did not clarify it on your first attempt itself. I'm really very sorry. I didn't check with you. But secondly, thanks for pushing the question once again for that opportunity to answering your question, ma'am. Actually, what I was telling you at the beginning itself, do an entry when the actual chart gives an entry point. That's one thing. The second thing what you are asking is like the halo chart. Once you confirm the halo chart is going down, that means this chart has to come up, right? But if you not entered into the right place, it is very, very difficult to handle the situation. But we will take it into a separate discussion how to handle that situation, because that is not something that an easy person actually who is entering into the trade recently cannot handle the situation. So we need some more insights on that explanation. We need more examples for that. I'll prepare that and I'll give you, or I'll come back with those discussions separately. But as of now, answering your question is like, yes, if the halo chart confirms that the price is going down on that particular chart, do not follow on the halo chart. Always trust on the right chart. And if that price is not responding, or if that level is not been respected, then you can take care of the halo chart. Example, let's say on this chart you notice the halo chart is going down, right? Do not trust this. Always trust, like, if the price is not going down, if it is maintaining over here, okay, if it is maintaining over here, you can take over correlation of this halo chart, but not on the halo chart with the the actual chart. Might be confusing, but probably we will have to have a separate discussion on that. Is that something?
All you said just now is from buyer's perspective. If I am a seller and hence I am following that hollow chart, then that becomes field and the other field one becomes.
You got the answer, sir. Actually, you made it in one single line.
Come again, sir. I didn't get you.
Can you?
His question has already got the answer. That is what he was telling.
That answer only I want. Please repeat.
Just think of from the seller's point of view.
How can we see the forex chart?
Forex chart, yes.
Rajesh, I am leaving now because I have a work. Thank you very much for giving us the opportunity, and I request you to make
before you go, I request, please, I would require your help to getting your feedback form filled in. I request, please be honest with your suggestions or feedbacks, whatever that you give.
I'll give it to Lavanya. I'll send it to Lavanya number. Okay.
Thank you very much. And someone asked about the forex, right? So I would request, can we have a different session and discuss about this forex?
Okay,
because
fine.
I have. Yeah, we have few things to cover up before we close this call, because almost it is going to be nearby 2 hours right now in another 15 minutes of time. It's a very lengthy call. I don't want your Saturdays and Sundays. We'll definitely take it into consideration for the forex next time. Yeah.
Yeah, one last request, Rajesh. Can you put some also in the list, some out of money, because all in the money options are available in your chart. So it's little difficult to, it's already a high priced options over there. So little out of the money, if you can include, it will be helpful for us.
I will definitely implement that. Actually, I wanted to explain about that one only. We are coming up with that solution. Don't worry. But right now we have already got extended. So I'll give you a hint what all the things are covered on that charts. So you got covered with the multiple strike prices. You got covered with more number of stocks. You got covered for monthly and weekly, as we see intraday, right? So we also able to get covered for your monthly and weekly positions where you can carry forward. Those levels also will be included over there. And also volume and open interest, based on that, you can take or decide, you can analyze those information on the same chart itself. Those informations will be available very soon.
Rajesh, I have 13 questions ready, but I thought that we will have a rules, and then I thought it makes sense I put those questions. So
you can definitely give us those 13 questions over here. Maybe probably I can give it in an email to everyone. Rakesh, I'm really very sorry. You had a set of questions, but I wasn't able to.
Yeah, I thought today we will talk about rules, when to get entry and where to get exit. Or we were talking we buy double quantity other side and other day. So I thought we will have something of nothing we discussed today of that.
Right, Rakesh. Actually, what my expectation and my the conveying message, what I wanted to convey is entry and exits. That's all. It depends on how we are going to take it into consideration, how we are going to make the decisions based on our experiences.
Some checklist, some 5-6 rules that you
that
check this. Maybe initially I may miss one trade, that is fine. But I should trade only when these five points are checklist. Then I should something like that. So our trading journey would start. That was my.
You wanted to have some set of rules where you can easily.
We were discussing that same thing on even phone. That let us have some, and I thought that would be the agenda for today's meeting, but unfortunately we were discussing about other things and
sorry about like what you expected was not able to fulfill, but I'm assuring you that I will give it to not only you, that we will discuss it to everyone also. I would request if you can help me with those questions on the chat.
I will email you.
Thank you very much, Rakesh. I will definitely be
Rajesh ji, one more thing, please arrange to send the link for the WhatsApp and Telegram channel which you are organizing.
Okay, I will make a mark.
Please, thank you very much, Rajesh. Thanks a lot. I'm leaving now.
Thanks. And please fill up your feedback form, sir. Please.
Sure. Okay, thank you.
All right. So we will close this call. If in case of anyone has any questions, let me know before 4 minutes. I just have 4 minutes to give up here so that we can
Rajesh sir, my one question. See, following the rules and the guidelines. What is the success rate of this, whatever trades taken? Any data available on this?
Backtested data, as I said, you have what has been, the system has derived for us. If you want the trades, number of trades, how many got succeeded, it is entirely depends on the experience and how you handle and what the decisions that you're going to take. Example, if I give you a chart, on the first day, what will happen? If you see an entry on the CE, you might enter. Okay. If the CE breaks down, if the price comes down, if I'm at your place, I will do a double entry on the opposite side. As Rakesh ji was, asking those kind of rules only. I will do a double entry. If I do a double entry, I would cover those 10 rupees or 20 rupees, whatever the points that I missed on the CE, and I will cover my entire profit also, because this is something that I'll do. But I'm not very sure how you will react over that, how others will react over that. It depends on your experience and your decisions also. But thanks for everyone has to thank Rakesh here, because he came up with that point, and definitely that is going to help everyone on the meeting who has attended here, and we will take it into consideration.
So my question on this point, as we discussed on phone, that what if again price after getting into double quantity on other side, again it goes in favor of first trade, then what to do?
Right. Give me those questions. Give me those.
Yeah,
questions.
I will.
We will take the examples itself. We will take the examples itself. Example.
But then plan it ASAP. Then plan it.
I think those are mainly.
No. Let me tell you. Let me complete. Today itself, I will give you those answers, and for the examples also, I will prepare it, and we will have another session. Answering for you, Rakesh, 1 second. If you said C has broke down and PE has supposed to go up, you're doing a double entry. If that is also coming down, what will be the situation? That's your question, right?
Correct.
I'll give you a small hint. One side, if it is weaker, the other side, it will be always strong. We will have to identify which one is stronger. This will never happen. If C goes up and if you are on the position, if it comes down, it will again may climb up and it may again come down. It may go weak, but on PE, once you enter, it will not come down. This is what I have witnessed, and we will see it in experience, and we will, maybe God will do wonders. Maybe this week we will get an example like
so
that.
maybe I will enter into P only when I find it stronger. That could be
exactly. Or when the P breaks down, which is so stronger, if that breaks down, and this is choppy market, like whatever happened, that is the entry point for that chart, and you can enter and you can make wonders on that.
Okay.
We will come up with an example chart itself, and maybe who knows, for the coming week, we will have an example purely. Or
I'm sure everyone is excited, so that if these rules, at least for one lot, at least we can start with trading, so that
maybe it's a good point, Rakesh.
We cannot grasp at one level, so let us start with little steps.
Subscription fee, etc. I might have missed it.
Sorry, come again, sir.
did we ever discuss the subscription fee to get this chart forever?
As of now, no. I haven't defined anything. As for me, it is priceless. But yes, yes, of course, whatever the additional benefits or features that I'm going to add up after this chart, like whatever that I'm planning to release, that will have some minimal charge. But do not think like it may cost in thousands or something like that. It will be at a very minimal cost. My plan is it should reach the even a common person also.
Great.
Wonderful charts, Rajesh. Really appreciate.
And please share this to every friends
Yes,
or every trader.
obviously.
That's most important. We have to grow together.
Yes.
Lot of
Okay.
thanks, sir.
Thank you, Rakesh.
Thank you.
Thank you, my
Thanks. And
colleagues.
please fill up your feedback forms, please.
Sir, thank you very much for the interactive session. Just a small suggestion or for the user interface. Like if I open multiple charts in the alpha, this thing, every now and then I have to again keep on adjusting the levels. So if you can give a auto refresh option like we have in TradingView, so that will be really very user active.
Are you talking about the bot? Are you talking about the bot or the chart?
The alpha chart, sir.
Chart will not require a refresh. Chart will not require a refresh.
Sir, if I open multiple charts again and again, I have to adjust the parallel level.
Okay, so
multiple windows is asking.
You can have multiple windows.
If I right click and do auto refresh, like if I open this chart again I have to keep on adjusting the levels.
No, but you can have multiple two window at the same time. No, one for C, one for P.
No,
okay.
I'm not talking
I'll
about
give you a
that,
shorthand. I'll give you a shorthand. This is a platform which is available free of cost and something that we have to adjust also. Let me give you a hint actually that is useful for you. Let's say if I'm choosing some CE or PE, okay? After choosing that from the drop down, what you can do is immediately you can try this auto fit first. If it does not help you, go to the right hand side price line, right? So where you see these numbers, right? The price line.
Yes.
Go on,
Yes,
double click it and you will have that entry, sir.
Okay, sir. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Sir, I was looking for that only.
Okay,
So it will save that much time while viewing the chart.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thanks, everyone. If anyone has any questions. Okay, I hear nothing. So have a good weekend, guys. Thanks
Thank you
for your time today.
Please have a session on next Saturday as well with different patterns on chart and how to trade in that with using your charts.
With Rakesh ji's questions, definitely I will add more number of scenarios and discussions on top of it.
So one last question.
Then why not tomorrow, sir, Rajesh?
I have few things to. Okay, let's. It is a very short notice, right? So we have to get people join also, Rakesh. So definitely we will take it
Hello, sir.
as soon as possible. Yeah, please go ahead, Kunal.
Yes, sir. Sir, can you please show me the alerts? Like where do we get the alerts of all the charts, like all the prices when it crosses the lines? You were showing that. Can you please share me the link as well, sir?
It is there on the older platform. It's there on your WhatsApp. We have shared the first username and password, right? The first initial, before giving the trading view, like we have given you another URL. So over there,
both login ID and password are same. I think.
Same.
Both.
Yes,
Same.
yes. If you go on to the home page, you have the instructions like how to fix your home dashboard. And once you got the home dashboard, you have this technical screener. Once you go into the technical screener, you have it for currency and equities, indices, and MCXs.
Okay, sir.
We didn't get this link, but
you would have definitely got it, ma'am. Like you just check in your WhatsApp kindly. The first message with the URL and other stuffs.
see only one option का वो charts only.
Kindly give me your WhatsApp number. I will ask my team to just give you the URLs once again.
Yeah, thank you.
And I'm just taking away these points as of now. The yearly chart access needs to be given to everyone, and this access, like the screener access and other stuffs, need to be given again, and the link need to be shared. I'll take these points. I'll take it in my shoulders and I'll follow it up and I'll do that.
Thank you, Rajesh.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great weekend ahead for you guys. All the best for Monday. Bye.
Thank you, Rajesh. God bless you.
Thank you so much for your wishes and blessings.